Welcome to what are we the Tush Twins
Tush Twins.
heard on MalcolmPresents.com, the newest internet platform on the internet.
The internet platform on the internet. Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means because I say it differently all the time.
I know. Just call it the interweb.
The interweb?
Yeah, why not?
It's on the thingy that goes to the thingy.
Because I don't know where it is. It's in the atmosphere, the hemisphere, the stratosphere, the blogosphere.
The cosmic dust.
The cosmic dust. Anyway.
So here we are.
Introduce us.
Yep. So move over. Lucy and Ethel, Laverne and Shirley, Thelma and Louise, Betty and Wilma, Tina and Amy. Love those girls. Mm-hmm. Here come the Tush Twins with tales of friendship from Brooklyn and beyond. Maxine Faith, moi, Paula Rose, aka Rusty, aka the Redhead, will bring you through their 60 plus years of friendship.
It's only 20 years, Maxine. Well, I'm only 39. I'm only 39.
That's me too.
Right. So what the hell are you going to the Lincoln reunion?
I'm afraid almost. I
don't know. Excuse me, Max. What another fine mess you got me into.
Anyway, we've been friends for 60 plus years, and we're going to bring you through some levity and drama, joy, and unabashed plutonic love from Brighton to Coney, New York City to the burbs, and to the whole wide world. We have been through it all. We're taking you through a journey because like atomic particles up in the sky, we've been joined. We've joined at the Tush.
You got joined at the Tush?
Joined at the Tush. Hence the phrase,
the Tush Twins.
Who gave you that name?
My husband.
Your husband?
It might have been Dennis.
Yes, it was. Dennis gave us that name because every time he saw us, we were supposed to be working and we were laughing.
Right.
And he says, you both are a bunch of Tush Twins. Everything you do, the other one does.
Right. It's Pete and repeat, so that.
Well, that's less than Dennis. Pete and repeat.
And we have other names too. Shh. We won't say. It won't go well.
Do you think we should copyright that name?
The Tush Twins?
Yeah.
Well, they have a song about us. With I think it's ZZ Top. Give me a little tush. I'm looking for some tush.
I know, but that has nothing to do with
the Tush.
I know.
But we would have to come up with a little cash and see what happens in the copyright office. It takes a long time.
Yeah, but because you know who you remind me? I was binge watching Gracie and
Frankie and Gracie.
Frank and Gracie. Frankie and Gracie? I don't know. Grace and Frankie. That's
Frankie.
Grace and Frankie.
Yeah, that's us. Yeah. Except our husbands didn't fall in love with each other and become gay.
No.
So
we're not in that 80 plus category. Not yet.
As far as you know, they're not gay.
I don't think so. If they were,
I know. How about you?
So
I really think you know too.
I think I know.
I think we both know.
No.
The answer to that is a big no. But
no.
Talking about no, I don't know. Mungo Jerry keeps coming to my mind because it's summertime. He did the song in the summertime when the weather is hot. You got
right up and touch the sky.
Well, you got women on your mind. That's what he says.
I got men on my mind.
So and our men, they're not the same.
And they don't mind.
Men doesn't mind. Don't mind.
Well, they only mind when we're walking in the city behind them singing, or walking in front of them and carrying a Christmas tree.
Singing Hava Nagila.
We were walking down 3rd Avenue singing Hava Nagila, holding a Christmas tree.
At Christmas time in front of St. Patrick's Cathedral, right?
We've done.
I sang in front of I sang in St. Patty's, but recently, but no, I've never sang.
Pretty
I
incredible
sang,
place though.
I sang Open Prepperchick in front of St. Patty's.
We would go in front of the Empire State Building.
Oh my
and we
God.
would look and we would ask people where it is.
You tell me where the Empire State Building is?
Right. We'd ask and we'd like, because back in Bug Tussle, we don't know things. You know, we're gonna get ourselves in big trouble right now. But yeah,
they pointed out to us and go, "Oh my God, look at that big building."
All I would say is, "Golly!" Oh man, we would get
12 or 15 when we did that one.
We were all probably
I thought that was last week.
No. About a few years ago, because when I lived in the city, and they're always trying to get you on those riding buses, tour buses in front of there, come in. So they're looking, they're calling people, come on, come in. They stop me and they go, come for a tour of New York City, great place. I go, do I look like an effing tourist?
And they say,
and they went, whoa.
It's like, stay away, stay far away.
The best deal for tourists, and I always, when I go to New York and if I'm with someone that doesn't know the city, is the Circle.
The Circle Line. I don't know if it's still around.
It's I think it still is. I saw something on the TV
because it was closed for a couple of years.
COVID, it was
maybe
closed,
COVID.
But I think
yeah.
But that's you get it at the Hudson River, which is all the way on the west side.
Oh my God, it was wonderful. I used to take my friends from Europe all over there,
and it gives you a perspective of what Manhattan Island looks like, because it takes you all around Manhattan Island. It goes south through the bridges, through the Brooklyn Bridge, it's Manhattan Bridge first, Brooklyn Bridge, and Williamsburg Bridge.
Right. Yep. So Lady Liberty and
the east side of Manhattan, going by the UN.
But you make a wonderful condominium, as my godmother says.
My mom would say, turn into a condo. Your
she used to say that all the time.
Turn it into a condo. Because
we used to go there with the Girl Scouts.
We used to go there in school or bring the UNICEF.
Yeah, at school. We used to do that at school, but we went with the Girl Scouts. Your mother started saying that.
Is Rikers Island in the East River? Is that part of it?
Rikers
Island, the prison.
It's in the east. It's part of the east and the Long Island Sound.
I don't. It's really
by Hell's Gate. It's by Hell's Gate.
By Hell's Gate, and it needs to be. I don't know what they're going to do to replace it, but it is not a good facility. But aside from that, if we're going to get into foods of the 60s soon, but you're talking about the Circle Line, and I came across before COVID, the South Street Seaport. You can take a ride on a tugboat.
Now?
No, well, that was before. I don't think I checked because I wanted to do it and I didn't see it available.
Oh man, that'd be so cool.
Just before, I wanted to take Les, although he'd probably vomit on the boat.
That's why you take Dennis, and I'll stay with Les on the pier waiting.
Okay, you tell Dennis that we're gonna go on a tugboat ride one day.
He would love it.
I don't know if they still have it. Probably the best deal in town was the when I was dating, Staten Island Ferry.
It still is. It's still free.
It's pretty.
But how much are they charging now?
I think it's free still.
No, it was free.
I don't think it's free.
But it was very little.
It's not much money.
It's like a subway token.
Yeah, this was before the Verrazano Bridge.
I don't know.
You only pay one way. Oh, I used to go as a kid because my aunt lives in Staten Island, still does.
Yeah, we
used to go to Tottenville
from there. Yeah.
We used to take, before they built the highway 440, we used to have to go through Highland Boulevard all the way across, and there was forest, all forest, till the big forest fire. And then I have pictures of the bridge being built. My father used to take.
Yeah, we took pictures because we used to take our bikes. Now there's a nice path, but
I tell you how old I am.
all the time.
I remember when they built the tunnel going to New York on Gowanus Parkway. I remember that.
Don't remember
really? That. That was built.
That's
4
before
or 5,
my time.
6 years old, something.
No, don't remember that.
I remember. Yeah.
Verrazano Bridge, I remember.
I remember that. And I remember going on the trolley cars on McDonald Avenue as a little kid, my grandparents.
They should bring those back because they are much more energy efficient and less polluting.
Yes, they are. And they were a lot of fun.
They were thinking of doing it on 42nd Street from east to west, putting in a trolley.
That would be cool.
But now
don't they have to put in the tracks?
Yeah, but it wouldn't really take that much. But I don't know.
I used to take a trolley as a kid from in Coney Island from Seagate to the subway. They had the trolley cars.
They had the trolleys. They had the trolleys on McDonald Avenue, up to 86th Street and around that area where the L is now. I remember going that way all the time.
I love the cars of they call trolley cars, the cars in San Francisco.
Those are trolleys, yes. Yeah. Oh, I like those too.
Clang, 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 clang with the trolley. Ring, ring, ring with the bell. Okay.
Rice-A-Roni.
Okay. Enough silliness.
Treat.
Well,
talking
speaking
about
food, that's a great segue.
Food.
So,
glorious food.
Food, like food in the 60s.
That was from camp. We used to do with the kids.
The kids, and well, I had to keep them occupied somehow. Food fight. No. I was trying to think of what, the first thing that came to mind was always cereal, right? Breakfast cereal. And
see, I never liked cereal as a kid.
I mean, my mom would, she would try to give us Wheaties because of the wheat. My mom. It was like, it was like eating cardboard. And then finally Phil revolted and he bought Lucky Charms home.
I never liked those either.
I am sure till his dying day, he had Lucky Charms. I can assure you that was the breakfast staple. He would eat enough for like 3 bowls for 4 people for breakfast. And then, of course, I remember Fruit Loops. Very too sweet. I mean, I didn't like
Snaps were the only one. I didn't like cereal with milk in it. I just like the plain cereal. I would have what they call those. I know I was so strange as a kid. Yeah, but I had Pop-Tarts and I didn't like them toasted.
Oh my God. Pop-Tarts was another one. It's like if you didn't toast them. No,
I didn't like toast. I didn't eat toast. I hated toast.
So weird.
Well, my meals were either hamburgers, French fries, spaghetti and meatballs, lots of ketchup on everything else, and I ate fish. I ate fish. I ate a lot of fish.
I loved French toast.
My mom's French toast was good too.
Yeah, Anna makes French toast when we have like a brunch at the house. It's a holly.
Yeah,
that's the only way you make it.
And she soaks it overnight.
Really? Doesn't it get too?
No, it gets mushy, but then you get. Yeah, you do in the pan.
Yeah, I know, but I take the bread and I make it stale. I keep it out the bread for like 2 days. Yeah, you keep the bread
out to make it more stale, and then you soak it.
Then you soak it.
And then, everyone has their own recipes.
I stuff my French toast with bananas or raspberries.
Raspberries are good.
But then again, as a nice Jewish kid, what I love is matzah brie.
I love matzah brie.
You would eat it any time, right?
Yeah, I still do.
I still love matzah brie.
Boxes of matzah here from Passover. Why? Because at the end of the holidays, the supermarkets, give for 99 cents, they gave you 5 boxes of matzah.
Right. They want to get rid of it.
They get rid of it.
Yeah,
I eat it. I have matzah in the house. I love matzah brie, but I put syrup on it.
No,
I put maple syrup on it.
You've gotten weirder. I don't know.
No, your mother, because I didn't like matzah brie. You put salt and pepper, and your mom said, "Try it with this." And I went, "Holy crap, this is good."
Try it with this. Shut up.
Cream cheese, matzah and cream cheese.
Oh, matzah and cream cheese during Passover. Yeah, it has to be
any time of the year. It's fine.
It has to be tempty though. It has to be soft so it could spread on it. If you use Philadelphia, it breaks the matzah. Even if you light touch it, it's
just what you have to do is
gefilte fish.
Yeah, gefilte fish. Actually, I like gefilte fish.
Yes, I do too. I keep going fishing and trying to find a gefilte, but I can't never catch one.
Well, I think in there's a lot of gefilters in certain rivers because they need filters to keep drink the water.
Filters.
It's
They
another
filter the water.
There's so much.
Oy vey.
But getting
Yeah.
back to cereal, a cereal which I like today, which so far I don't find anybody that likes it, is grape nuts.
Yeah, I like grape nuts.
I like grape nuts.
Yeah, I
And
always like
soak them
grape
in
nuts.
milk,
you soak them a bit. Yeah,
and
it's
it
good.
has nothing bad in there, and it's
Nope.
good.
I like Special K.
It's hard to
And
find
grape
grape
nuts.
nuts sometimes. They during the pandemic, it was an
Yeah.
item that was missing in action for some reason.
And I like granola
You know,
with yogurt.
Yeah, except granola generally, if you buy it, has so much junk in it.
lot of
I
salt.
know,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
get very healthy granola.
You can get good granola if you look at the
Yeah.
ingredients. It's
But
do.
you know what they're doing with the cereals, which are very sneaky. They're not raising the price of the cereal. They're
putting less in
the
there.
package.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
They're
they
not-
did
they're
that with
not changing the
coffee.
package. They give you the
Everything.
same size. Same size
Everything.
package, just less filling in the package.
Yeah, you go to the cereal and it looks like it's half gone in their wrapping. It's like it's not filled to the top. It goes straight in the middle. That's where this. I'm like, I don't know. That's why Phil went through boxes of cereal because he would probably eat almost the whole thing, but it was less than what it used to be.
It used to be a pound, 16 ounces, and
now it's like 13 or
12
12
ounces. 12, yeah.
Is it 12? Jeez.
Which is the worst is if you get the big bag of potato chips and think you're going to have so much.
It's half full as
Especially when
well.
you're a kid, you open it up and the air comes out.
It's half gone.
Yeah.
This is what they've been doing for years now.
We used to eat only Wise potato chips.
Right.
Wow,
now there's so many different ones.
The ones I eat and the only one I like is hers.
You know.
Is hers?
How about
hers?
his?
H-E-R-R.
I know
yes.
hers.
Not
I
his,
know.
but hers. It
Hers.
started me ready for this. Why I started eating that? They came out with a ketchup French fry.
Oh, you're
and
so
I tried
weird.
it. And it was so delicious.
Oh,
Now I can't eat it.
Lord,
I love all the French fries. Potato chips. I love all their potato chips now. That's the only potato chip I'll eat.
Do you own stock in Heinz?
Yes.
Of course you do.
A lot.
She would put ketchup on everything,
Except Chinese food.
including ice cream, which she did when we were watching that movie with the ants. Oh God.
The ants?
Yeah, there was
the Charlton Heston movie. It was so scary at that time, and we called my father up in the middle of the night,
literally at 3 a.m.
Yeah, Daddy, we're scared. Can you come and get us? He goes, "What happened? We're watching a movie with the ants." He goes, "Turn the TV up and go to sleep."
Turn off the TV.
You guys were village girls. Do you remember when they had the big thing in the Greenwich Village was chocolate covered ants and fried grasshoppers?
My father.
Your dad would eat it. Lenny would eat it.
My daddy would eat all that stuff.
He ate frog's legs in front of me. Yeah. Just as and he knew I would run the other way.
By Nathan.
Me too. Oh yeah, he would have that. Oh my God, he loved that stuff. He ate all that stuff. He ate frog's legs. He ate everything weird. And the chocolate covered grasshoppers, he would eat them in front of Max and I and start hopping around.
Yep.
Did you ever eat snake?
Nope.
No, but it tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken. Everything tastes like chicken.
No, that's what Robert Klein said, right?
It tastes like chicken.
I once asked him about that because he was doing a movie with Pam Dauber that Phil wrote and Rich did music, This Wife for Hire, and the craft. We went to eat craft food at the not the company craft, but it's called Craft Services. Right, for they cater everything and then mostly everything. And so there was chicken and he was standing next to me. And I went to him, is this chicken or is this snake? And he goes, chicken. It's chicken. But the way he said it was really funny. It's chicken. Everything tastes like chicken.
How come we don't eat horse or dog or cat?
Because
because we're not, first of all, we're not Asian, and Korea they eat that, and horse, they try to make horse meat here for years and then they banned that. They had it in supermarkets for a while.
Don't they
they stopped
to dogs in their food? I don't know.
I don't know.
I think in certain Asian countries they actually do.
They do.
I'd freak the hell out. I would.
Well, they eat iguanas. They eat all kinds of weird stuff.
We eat cows.
We eat cows. That's right.
So the Indian people think we're weird.
I have been eating less and less meat. I got to tell you, I still eat chicken, but mostly anything else. I've been doing more veggies, more tofu, more beans.
Yeah, in fact, when we did the other show with Courtney and
right.
I grew up in meat and potatoes.
Right.
Hello.
I had meat like at least 4 days a week.
Yeah. My mom would try to get lamb chops. I would feed it to Sparky.
I love lamb chops.
I still do.
Again, I would feed it to Sparky.
And veal cutlet. Ooh.
Yeah, well, the only thing I eat what do I eat in a Japanese restaurant, Paul?
You eat pork cutlets. Pork cutlets.
Katsu, right?
Pork katsu.
Pork katsu. Right.
But we never ate it in the house except for Chinese food we brought in. Yeah, that was acceptable, but on paper plates.
Right. In my house.
A funny thing, chow mein is a American Chinese dish. They don't serve that in China.
Yeah, no, they don't.
That's American dish they made in Sanford when they went out west.
It's like fortune cookies, it's not Chinese. But pistachio ice cream is after dinner.
Well, that's what we would have, right? When you had the special, when you had the special, right?
One from column one from column B.
I was mostly Jade Mountain, and you were mostly Jade Mountain and New Deal, right?
New Deal and Jade Mountain, yes. Right, because Jade Mountain was on 2nd Street in Brighton Beach Avenue, and New Deal was right around the corner from my house. Right, and my mom's idea of a side dish vegetable was chicken chow mein.
Right. Yeah.
Or fried rice.
Right.
Yeah, that was her side dish.
Except
funny, I remember when my brother graduated law school. And we took our mother out to Chinese food, but we went down to Chinatown.
Yeah, well, that's
we used to go to Waukee.
And she ordered chicken chow mein.
69 Bayard Street.
She ordered chicken chow mein, and they said, "We don't serve chow mein." And she turned around and looked at us and says, "Are you sure this is a Chinese restaurant?"
I know. That's Hunan down there, because we used to go to a place. We used to go to a place called Waukees. Waukees was on Pell Street, and was it downstairs? So my whole family, Maxine's, we all went down to Waukees. They served chicken chow mein there. Yeah. And that's
chicken chow mein is Brooklyn Chinese. Let's face it.
Yes, it is.
It's not the real deal.
Egg drop soup, tomato egg drop soup. Right. They throw in tomato soup, tomato sauce.
Yeah, no, I'm a wonton kid.
Well, there's an old friend of mine. I haven't spoken to him in like 20 years. A guy named Paul Heller, who is the nephew of Joseph Heller.
Oh, the writer.
Good writer.
Yeah, but he opened up he was actually an agent. But they moved out to LA, him and his wife, and they opened up a Chinese restaurant, and they called it Brooklyn Chinese.
Oh, well, it sounds.
It had because he couldn't find a Chinese restaurant in Los Angeles that served Brooklyn style Chinese food.
Right.
There is one that we found that's pretty close to it, but not. What's the name of the place we used to go to, Max, your brothers? That was
Foos in California.
Foos in California. That was the only place that was as close as you could get to Brooklyn Chinese.
Yeah, that really was. I mean, that's why he liked Foos. I don't think it was for any other reason that it reminded him
because it was close
of Brooklyn. I mean, we're gonna have to go there. I want to go there for Phil one time when I'm out there.
But again, with my mother's cooking, pepper was an exotic spice. So I never had anything really hot.
Oh.
As I got older and went out, I used to like the hot food.
Yeah,
then
spicy.
I started eating like food or Szechuan food.
I love Szechuan.
Me too.
But my mom, everything was broiled. We never fried food except maybe 3 times a year. We'd have French fries in the house.
Right.
But we always had broiled steak, broiled chicken, broiled fish, broiled steak, broiled chicken, broiled fish, lamb chop, broiled, this broiled. Or we go to Plum Beach with our little grill and grill up hamburgers and steak on it. Hot dogs, dogs. And I didn't like hot dogs as a kid, unless it had tons of ketchup on it.
Oh yeah, ketchup.
You didn't like Nathan's
you'd,
hot dogs?
you'd have a hot
No,
dog
I
with your
never ate it.
ketchup.
Yes,
So
I never
weird.
ate
Oh,
hot dogs
she,
in
she
Nathan's.
had French
I
fries
usually
though.
Oh, French fries, but my favorite sandwich was, as we've said it in Brooklyn, it's not chicken chow mein, it's chicken charmaine.
Charmaine, right?
Charmaine.
I don't know if they had any chicken in there because they had
They had
the onions
little
and
bits of it.
They had these little
onions and noodles.
slices of what appeared to be chicken, but then of
And
course there's the Nathan's chicken chow mein on a bun.
Bun
I mean,
with
who would
the
have
noodles and
thunk
soy
of that
sauce.
one? Like
With
everything. I
noodles and
know.
onions.
Crazy.
That was to this day, my mouth is drooling thinking
I know,
of it.
and we missed the window because they had it for like a month. You know,
I
they were
know.
advertising it. I don't know. We missed that. And maybe we should ask
But
them.
my other favorite sandwich there was the lobster roll. Now,
Right.
when I was older, I went to Maine, I went to other places, and I would order. They had lobster roll on the menu, and they'd come out and go, "This is not lobster roll."
Right.
It was
It had creamy,
lobster.
mayo-y.
It had
mean,
lobster. It was this lobster salad on a hot dog bun, and I'm going,
Right.
"What the hell are you serving me?" I
right.
like it when it's grilled like a hamburger patty on a hamburger roll. Most people put, when I was a kid, put tartar sauce, but I put ketchup.
Ketchup.
Yeah,
She
well,
put everything. She is ketchup. She is. That's why the redhead. She likes red ketchup. You're so weird. I don't know.
you
I
guys,
love my ketchup.
This is
Except
true.
there's one thing I do not put ketchup on. Do you know what that is, Max? And you put ketchup on it, and I don't. One thing in this world that we both eat, and I don't use ketchup on it.
Hamburger?
Because
No.
Nathan's French fries is the only one thing, and Dennis is always
salt.
shocked. It's just salt and a little
Right.
pepper and shake up the bag.
I don't put much ketchup on.
I don't like ketchup on it because the
just the
taste
salt.
of the
Yeah,
French.
you just
yeah, but you know what I do? I wasn't one
we're
I used
getting
to
those.
make it.
We're getting those that and when we're there.
French fries with Dijon mustard.
Ugh. No, thank you.
Yeah.
That's
No.
Next time, try it.
not.
I don't
not,
know. No.
Not Nate's, but if you go to a French restaurant, sometimes if you have steak frites or something,
They have
people do.
They have a special sauce, but there's no mustard in it.
But they put great. If you ask for Grey Poupon,
Grey Poupon.
Grey Poupon. And actually, there's a shortage of seeds for mustard in France. And they said like the high-end mustard is a fortune and no one could really afford to buy it. So
That's ridiculous.
Mustard is having a problem.
And I never could see ketchup on hot dogs. Hot dogs had to have mustard.
No, mustard.
No,
mustard.
I'm Lou Costello myself, or anti-mustard. They have to have ketchup on it.
I'm with you, Malcolm.
No
it's
mustard.
No
sauerkraut.
And now you have to pay extra for sauerkraut.
Do you?
What?
I went to a deli and they, got a hot dog and I asked for sauerkraut. They said, well, that'd be 50 cents extra. What?
Yeah, well.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America. Turn around and bend over and you know you're in America.
Excuse me?
Yes, because that's how we are in America now. Turn around. It's crazy. They just take you for everything these days and get away with it. So
don't start with that anymore because I'm going to start talking about other things. But let's go on with the food.
Well, we're really kind of tailed off with food.
We got to wind this up, guys. We got another.
We're almost done. We're gonna have to.
Okay, one place we have to remember though. Okay. We have to talk about Lundy's really fast. Lundy's. When you want a table, you look for people eating dessert. You stand behind that table so you know it's yours, and then you run for the seats, and then they clean up after that.
Right, and then always ask for extra crackers for the for the chowder.
They can't do Lundy's. They couldn't do a Lundy's now.
No, they tried a few times and it just did not work.
All the help over there was black.
Well, yes, it was African American. Yes, they were. Green jackets.
BPC there, kiddo. Yep.
African American. They were all, but they were great waiters.
Well, yeah, no, it was
they
a great
all
place.
wore that. They were like, woo. But that was the only place. Every single waiter, even the hostess, everyone was black. African American. Sorry, folks.
I still, call black people, black. and it's nothing. I'm a white person. I don't know if I'm white. I don't know if
Yeah, see, they're not black.
whites.
They're not black, and
They're
I'm not white.
people. I don't understand how you
people.
even brought this up.
It's
Tell you
No,
the
but
truth.
it's descriptive. If I was describing you and I would say that you're a 5'9" redhead,
Yeah.
that's descriptive. Am I
You'd say-
prejudiced against you
you'd
because you're redhead?
say, but in the description, it would be Caucasian,
Yeah.
depending
wouldn't-
if
No,
you were
I
going.
would say white.
Yeah, when you
See,
were
I
arrested, when
did-
you were arrested, I'm sure the thing says Caucasian male or Caucasian female.
Female. Mm-hmm.
They have or
not
white
Caucasian
or
in
black
between.
or Hispanic. They have to check it off. That's just the way it is. But
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm colorblind. I don't know what the difference is.
I would
You mean,
even
if
I
you
would
describe a
hesitate
friend,
to
if you
even.
describe a friend of yours that was African American, would you say he's African American or she's African American, or you wouldn't say anything?
No, I don't say he's my friend.
I would
I don't
say,
say, I never label people. I have an African American friend. No, I have a friend.
Well, no, not that. But if you were describing, if someone's going to meet you, I'm bringing. I'm gonna. If you see my friend,
no, I would just say their name.
And the name.
okay.
I never did that, and I've had
Never.
friends.
I was never
from
allowed to do. My parents.
one of my best friends. Hey, look, my brothers produced singing groups, the Chiffons and other groups. My father toured with Dionne Warwick and the Chiffons in the South in the 60s. And talk about the Green Book. That is a real thing.
I saw the movie. Anyway, guys,
anyhow, that's a whole other show. So
it's a whole other show, and this show is over.
Okay.
Oh,
Over and done with.
shalom.
And the good thing about it is, on my time, it's lunchtime.
Oh,
Ah,
So
my
you know-
time is.
So, you know
So
what
It's
I
5
have-
o'clock somewhere. We're gonna have a cocktail.
You know what I'm having here? Speaking of that, I'm having bagels and lox for
Good
lunch.
for you.
That's my every Saturday and Sunday with jelly donuts. Mm.
Well, just to come out in 1967, there was Tang, right? Because the astronauts brought Tang, but astronauts also the program is responsible for freeze-dried ice cream for astronauts, which became. I'll leave you with that tidbit. And they said the space
my
program.
shirt's Dippin' Dots.
They said the space
Guys,
program
okay.
didn't do anything.
Wind it up, Max.
All right, there's nothing to wind up. Thanks for joining us for the Tush Twins. And all I have to say is ciao.
Ciao.
Okay.
Anyway, you're listening to this on malcolmpresents.com. And we have, just go to the Tush Twins and you have all their shows and all their silliness. If you could.
We're not silly.
You're silly. That makes the show is silly because both of you don't know. I'll see you next week.
All right.
Say
Bye.
Too much. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Happy 4th.
Yes. Happy
that's
4th.
coming. Happy 4th.
Bye.
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 Ciao.
Maine.
Ciao.